So in today's video we will draw some more elements of this map. Let's create a new layer and I will name it coffee shop. Now in this circle element I will right click with my mouse to change the shape I want to use. So in this case I will use this rectangle, and for the color I will use this eyedropper tool to select the same color as the original map. Let me draw a rectangle, then we can rotate it like this, and using the select tool we can also move it. Okay, I will make it a little more darker color so we can see what we are doing. Okay, so if it's the same color it's difficult to see what we are doing. And let's repeat this process to all these orange elements that we called coffee shop. Okay, we can also use in this case the pen tool. It's actually your choice. It's actually the same in this example. Okay, that's it. Let's now draw these small houses that are spread across the map also with the orange color. Let me create a new layer. This one I will name it houses. Let's select this layer. We'll set this red, for example. I think it will look good. And let's start drawing these small houses, also always trying to snapping into the second background layer. Okay, so we have these lines that help us draw this correctly. Okay, once again let's move forward since the process is always the same. Okay, next I'm going to draw this building in yellow, which I will name this as gift shop. So let me create a new layer for this element as well. I will call this gift shop. Let me block the houses as well, and let me maybe change this to this purple color, and with the pen tool let me just trace this element as well. Okay, and it's done. It's the only gift shop in the zoo, so this part is done. I'm now going to draw the coffee shop terraces also in a new layer. So let me just create a new layer as well. This one will be terraces. The pen tool once again. I will select a brown color for the terraces, similar to the original map, and just trace the terraces like this. Okay, I think we have also one more terrace in this case, one or two actually. Let me see. Okay, we have this one as well, and I think one at the top. Okay, let me trace this one as well, and this third one as well. Okay, we also have the spider house at the bottom of the map, this one right here. So in a new layer I will just trace this building, maybe with a different color. I will use a darker brown like in the original map. I will now draw the buildings in blue, which I will call other houses, so that is the place in the park where informations can be requested. Okay, let me create a new layer. I will call it other houses. And once again, I will trace these two buildings, okay? In a separate layer, of course. That's the first one. And the second one as well. I will use a similar color, so the buildings will be blue as well. Okay, this one looks good. Before we move on to the next layer, let's see how the map is looking. Okay, let me see how the map is going. The map is rapidly coming to life. And now let's finish the video with the creation of the sunshades. Okay, let's create a new layer. I will call this as sunshades. Let me zoom in one of the areas that we have sunshades. Drag the base map to the top. Let's start with this one right here. Let's start by drawing a circle and adjust the size as we did previously. And so that the drawing doesn't come so complex, on the original map each sunshade had 12 divisions, but in this case I will only create 8, but the result will be equally good, okay? Let me change the color of the trace to black, and with the pen tool, let's start dragging lines right here in the circle. First this one vertically, another one horizontally. Let me now with the selection tool select these two black lines. Ctrl C and Ctrl V to duplicate, and then we just rotate 45 degrees to the left or to the right, it's the same, like this, okay? Now select all the shape, and with the shape rebuilder tool, we just select these pies, okay? Individually, like this, and then we can apply different colors to each one of them. I'm now just removing some lines that weren't applied when I used the shape rebuilder tool. This is common to occur. Let me set the trace as no color and change the color of the sunshades to white and to red like in the original map, okay? Like this. Once again, now we just need to duplicate these elements and then place it in their correct location. This was what was outlined for today's video. In the next one, we will continue in Adobe Illustrator, designing the various icons of the original map, like toilet, the picnic, playground, and medical care icons.